On spot 7 is Pom Pom, the Great Space Rescue. It's a platform game, but you don't control Pom Pom. No, you don't. It's a game in the style of Lemmings, if you want to say so. In order to get Pom Pom to the finish line, you have to place down platforms and make sure he doesn't fall down and die. You can press the spacebar in order to pause the game and have some more time to think where you place your platforms, but you only can do that for a limited amount of time. The graphics are really nice, they're quite cute and look something like out of the Super Nintendo era. The sound and music are also really nice. It plays really well and is quite innovative. We haven't seen a game like this in quite some time, so I would highly recommend it. Now Infinex is quite the opposite of Pom Pom. It's brutal, it's bloody, and it's not for kids. You know, back in the day in the 90s, this game would most likely have been banned. And you can see why. The outrageous amount of blood and gore is quite, well, outrageous. I've played Infinex a bit and it's really fun. I quite like what I've seen so far. I especially like the animations. Look at them horses go. The first thing I've noticed, it feels like a PC Engine game. And that's a good thing. Some of the best games ever were on PC Engine. It sounds and looks like one, and it plays really awesome. You have RPG elements, can upgrade your items and your stats. There's a storyline to follow, and you get quests from NPCs. So there should be a lot of stuff to do. Now whenever a new tycoon type of game is coming out, I'm getting quite excited. Office Management 101, as the name suggests, lets you manage an office. Who would have guessed? Build your office space as you like, hire your staff, micromanage everything and everyone as much as you like. You need to deal with your competition, customers and a lot more. The graphics are simple but have quite a nice style and detail, and they look like they're maybe from the mid-90s. And the animations, as you can see here, are quite nice as well. It's definitely a game where you can sink your teeth into. So I'm looking forward to play more of this. Soldiers is an amazing looking... Wait, did I just say amazing? I'm sorry, that was the understatement of the year, because this is the best looking retro style game that I've seen in 30 years? I don't know, but this looks better than AAA games from Capcom back in the day. And that's quite a compliment. The level of detail and animations are really mind-blowing. The game mechanics vary from character to character, which should give you quite a bit of variety. So far I've played with the Scout, which is the equivalent of a fighter and quite fun to play. In typical metroidvania style, you have huge levels to explore. Look at these backgrounds, oh my god! I can't get over how good this game looks. It's absolutely gorgeous. There is also a nice and engaging storyline to follow, and I like the fact that you can talk to every soldier NPC in game. You can download and try the demo right now before the game comes out in spring. And as you can see here, there are quite some innovative ideas in this game. It definitely won't get boring. And look at the bosses. They look quite impressive. You have to check this one out, because this will be one of the best games this year for sure.
And bring your fellow soldiers back home. Soldiers.
Another one to watch out for this year is Revider from Benstar. It's another platform game, but this one is doing things a bit differently. Your character arrives in a subway station, and from there on out you need to make your way up through the floors of a tower. Every level is randomly generated, so when you start over, it's never gonna be the same. That makes for an interesting game and high replayability. As you can see, it has very fast-paced gameplay, so it'll never get boring. One of the key game mechanics is that in order to get an item, you have to sacrifice a certain amount of hearts. So the better the item, the more hearts you have to sacrifice. This makes gameplay very strategic at times, and you have to think carefully of how many hearts you want to sacrifice. When you die, you get back to the subway station, you have to start all over again. But the residents in the station, like the smith here, will help you to upgrade your items. And you will find some other people and entities in the game. They'll ask you to do some side quests for you and help you to find stuff, so you can upgrade your items more and more, get stronger and then give you a better chance to get through the game. Revita is really well done and a lot of fun. It has a lot of creative ideas and lots of unlockables and hidden things to make you come back again and again. Number 2, Everblade. I have to say we are really spoiled for platforming games. Now this is an old school hardcore platforming game. Every jump and every double jump that you do has to be very precise and planned. This game will really demand some skill and hand and eye coordination and patience. The levels have some difficult sections, but it's always fair. It's one of those games where perseverance will reward you. The graphics are very nicely done, very detailed and super nicely animated. The attention of detail is very impressive and shows how much care the developers have put in this game. There's also somewhat of an RPG element here. As you can see, you can upgrade your items. This almost seems to be a must in platforming games nowadays. And again here, this is a very nice showcase of how challenging the game can be. And it's quite rewarding to make it through those passages. Whoa, what the f***? Okay, here number 1. And remember, it's my number 1, it might not be yours. But I'm a little bit biased here because I do love Minecraft. And this is your 2D Minecraft. More so than Terraria or any other game before them. Core Keeper is out on early access right now, and I've played a couple hours already. It's really nice. Plays very well, you have a lot of stuff to do and explore, and it's just beautiful. It looks like out of the Super Nintendo era with beautiful gorgeous animations and very nice lighting effects that would never have been possible that way back in the day. There's a little storyline to go along with this game, which I'm really missing in something like Minecraft. So you've been sucked into some kind of portal and then you find yourself in an underground world. And now you have to make the place your home, grow some food, get items and stuff, and hopefully try to find a way out. The awesome thing is that you can play it in multiplayer as well, so it definitely doesn't get boring when you play with your friends. It looks and sounds just gorgeous, and I think this will be a great game to play for a long time to come. If you like Minecraft and Terraria, you will definitely love this one. It has just released on Steam, so you should get it right now and try it out. It's really amazing. Go and smash that subscribe button below so you don't miss out on new videos, game reviews and trailers. And since you're here already, why don't you watch my review on Vampire Survivors, another amazing retro game.